So, Aquarius, let's go ahead and see what truths come through. The purpose of this video is to help you guys elevate and be able to move beyond limiting energy. So, any information you need will be listed below, and let's see what's going on. Aquarius, what's the truth they need to hear for the first half of December? What's the energy? We have dedicated effort, move, confront, joy, and stability. Okay. Okay, so first truth I'm hearing, Spirit is saying challenging times make way for new rainbows or new heights. So if you're someone who's strong enough or you have the willpower enough to overcome little obstacles that come your way and not cry or ball up and feel sorry for yourself, then you will come out with not only victorious energy, but also the energy of mastery. Okay. Spirit is also saying when it comes to bumping your head or making certain mistakes over and over and over again, if anything, you become an expert in what not to do. So that's the good that you can take away from those experiences. And Spirit is saying where like some of you continue to kind of bump your head with a particular person, like taking them back, knowing that you shouldn't take them back, or like, again, just doing certain things that's kind of like in habit, not in you wanting to do it, but more so your energy just kind of just does it because it's habitual energy. But this is something that you can't overcome if you dedicate your energy to being strong and, like I said, willful in controlling your energy and your attention to things that bring you back to a lower vibration. Spirit is also saying when it comes to some sort of career goal or even creative thing that you may be like interested to tap into, you need to make sure you're being more dedicated in doing so. This could be you getting sidetracked a lot and making sure that you're not getting sidetracked by like real life stuff to a point where you're like overly emotional where you can't create. If anything, if you are doing something that's more so creative along the lines like music, for instance, make sure you pour your feelings, whatever pain or emotion that you may be going through, into your music. Use that as a muse for creativity. Because, yeah, a lot of the depression or pain that you could be experiencing has a lot to do with you also not having an outlet. Some of you guys could be making a lot of personal moves in your life right now in connection to worrying a lot about how someone else may experience that energy or how they may feel. So where it's like, how do I put this into words? Like a lot of you continuously try to keep someone in mind. You try to keep them in your prayers, right? Or not in your prayers. What am I talking about? You try to keep this person in your good graces, or you try to keep the peace with that situation. And for instance, you could want to move, literally move to a different state or city or something. And it's like you're attached to this individual where you don't even want to do that, especially if there's like a job opportunity somewhere else. Or, for example, some of you could feel so attached to someone where you won't even allow somebody else in your space, even though this person may be acting up, acting as if they're not interested one day and then interested the next day. It's like someone has like a mental bind on you or an emotional bind. And it's keeping you a little bit unhappy. I'm going to just be honest with you. And a lot of you, this is feelings that you've been having, but Spirit is saying you need to confront how you feel and not ignore what's on the surface. Some of you are just ignoring the fact that you're being denied the opportunity, for joy and stability in a relationship with someone. Or joy and stability in a connection with someone. We have dissolving judgments, The back of this card reads, I don't have to like the actions of others in order to love my journey. We also have encountering conflict, and it says, I don't choose sides, I take a stand. So Spirit is saying, make sure you're not trying to change others in regards to how they operate and the way that they move. Like, I see you're interested in somebody and you really care about them, but this person may be very emotionally blocked off. Like, they have a hard time emotionally connecting. Or you have someone who they possess certain characteristics that you may not necessarily like, right? In life, unfortunately, you can't really get people to change. They only change whenever they're ready to, whenever they see fit. And this could be the problem. Some of you keep trying to change someone or the circumstance of a situation. And unfortunately, this person is just going to kind of do their own thing. So release that energy ASAP, because it may be connected to disappointment a little bit with this person. But another thing I'm seeing with this is making sure that you're not being hard on yourself in like personal choices that you've made where you may have bumped your head a little bit. And not allowing also outside people, their judgments of you to kind of taint your view of how you feel about yourself. You could be someone who does like social media, for instance, and you have a lot of people who like leave hate comments. This is making sure you don't believe in that. Or like family. You could have family members who are like toxic, who say little things to you, like let's say, Thanksgiving. You may have seen your family and they may have said some things that are still kind of like bothering you to this day. Choosing your battles is another thing I'm hearing. Spirit is saying choose your battles. Certain things just isn't worth it. Especially when it comes to arguing with family and their belief system of what you should be doing with your life, Spirit is saying as long as you're in communication with someone who just keeps dangling the opportunity of you being with them, but not really like trying to do that, like just keep telling you, okay, we're gonna make this serious, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, but then they never do it. As long as you keep being in contact with this person's gonna keep doing what they're doing, especially if they're still in a relationship with someone else. Spirit is saying you need to also be more strategic with your money and how it's either being spent, how it's brought in. I'm hearing Spirit is saying maybe finding a new stream of income, especially if you keep running into roadblocks. I think that Spirit trying to tell you to let that go so that you can make more money. Especially if this isn't what you want to do right now anyways. But these are some of the things that I see. I wish you the best of luck in the month of December, and I'll see you in the next one.